What do you want to be remembered for or
I'm,
as?
I'm a great composer, a pianist, a writer, poet, painter, actor. I'm good at all of it, which is a problem. I'm good at a whole bunch of stuff. I think my father was jealous of me. When I graduated from boarding school, I got a comb and brush set. When my brother graduated from the same boarding school 2 years before, he got a brand new convertible Ford. That's the difference. You got to read my book, Son of Andy Warhol,
Why is it called The Son of Andy Warhol?
because Andy was cheap, my father was cheap, and they made promises they didn't keep. That rhymed.
That worked.
And my father was a bullshitter, but a great politician. And Andy was a bullshitter and a great politician. Son of Andy Warhol.
What do you think Andy Warhol would say to that?
Andy, well, I finished the book while Andy was alive, so it's never been. And we're at the Whitney. It's on. People were videotaping us at an opening of Absolute Vodka opening of some kind. And Andy said, "Oh, you're writing a book about me." He said, "Taylor, you can say whatever you want to," and that's all on camera.
Did he read it? Did he read any of
No, he wouldn't have cared.
it? Right. Tell me Andy Warhol's positive attributes.
Genius. Can't analyze it.
Okay.
Absolute icon of the 20th century. One of the greatest on earth. But what I didn't think anything of a Campbell soup can, except that it was a brilliant, ironic view of society.
Right.
To say it'll cost you instead of 25 cents, it'll cost you 25,000 for this Campbell soup can.
Right, and now it'll cost you a lot more than that.
A couple of million.
So, Andy Warhol's defects.
Promises. In the Broadway musical, promises. New York, LA, bullshit. Total bullshit.
Since you're so associated to Warhol, do you ever get tired of being asked about Andy Warhol?
Yeah, smash the camera.
So was there any connection between The Flower Thief and Andy Warhol's later interest in filmmaking?
Oh, yeah. No, Andy picked on, radar was out. He knew what was happening, what was going to happen. And to him, timing was everything. Oh, he fucking genius. Cheap, though. Cheap, like my father.
Cheap?
Yeah, cheap.
Was that?
You know, I'm very controversial interview.
I like it. Well, let's talk about Andy Warhol first being a genius.
He's cheap.
So cheap people become genius?
My father was a genius. Cheap.
So when
it's unforgivable. So money is equated with love, you know.
Would you say that you and Andy Warhol loved each other?
No.
You liked each other?
I miss him very much. But he was cheap. He left me starving in Madrid when he owed me $50. The guy already made his first million. Unbelievable.
So what are some of his other, who else?
And that's what's wrong with the world. Cheap. Millionaire, billionaires. Except for Warren Buffett and Charlie Gates, whatever his name is.
Let's go back to Warhol being cheap. I think that he had a reputation for not being generous. Would you say that
he
that's
was a
true?
terrible liar. He pretended to be poor. Maybe he thought he was poor because he brought up in in fact, they made soup out of ketchup when he was a child.
Right.
And they lived in Pittsburgh where the Heinz ketchup thing is.
Right.
So they probably got it from the garbage or something.
But there was,
But he had a great father who left him money to go to Carnegie Tech or whatever it was.
So were there people who did not like Andy Warhol?
I was there for the first shooting, and I saved a motherfucker's life by jumping the gunman.
Tell me about
and
that.
Smashing a window.
Tell me.
Well, the gunman came in, and Nico and I and Paul Morrissey and 4 or 5 other people, we were there, and a gunman came in and fired a couple of shots and made us all kneel down on the floor and put a girl's rain hat on Andy, and I thought he's insulting a genius, you know. that made me furious. Plus, I was on Quaaludes, so I had no fear. And then he handed the fucking gun to Paul Morris, who just sat there like an idiot. But we didn't know that he had a backup on the stairs. And Paul was about to let the gunman take his gun back because he was teasing us. And then he was going to take somebody as a hostage, probably Andy. They had a big car down. So I jumped him.
You jumped the gunman?
Yeah, it was like jumping a brick shithouse. And he put a big rain hat on me, a girl's. I went to the window and punched it dead center. It exploded on 47th Street. And the YMCA across the street just emptied out. And the gunman ran, and I took the frame of the thing and threw it downstairs after them.
So they ever catch him?
No, and Andy wouldn't press charges or call the police or anything. Asshole. He was an asshole. Ass Warhol. Sort of.
Tell me about the second shooting.
What?
The second shooting.
Well, that was Valerie Solanas. And we'd just come back from San Diego Surf or something, one of our wonderful films. And I wish I'd been there because Paul ran into another room and they're all cowards, and Andy said, "Oh, what are you doing?" And she shot him. I would have jumped her. I'm unpredictable anyway. Maybe I would have got shot myself. I would have been dead myself. But a year later, I opened my mail, because I don't open my mail very much. It was a letter from Valerie saying, "I'm going to get you, Andy, and Viva."
Wow.
If I'd opened the letter, then I would have gone to the police, I think. But that was before the big shooting.
So what was behind her? What was she so pissed off at that she wanted to shoot?
Promises. Andy made promises to everybody. He said, "Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that." Got him into big trouble.
So why would he make promises to people, not
It
people?
was easy. Minimum of effort, maximum error. He's Nietzschean, pure Nietzschean. And the evil. Hitler,
So you're comparing Andy Warhol to Adolf Hitler?
Hitler was nicer. Never mind. Never mind.